Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bible and Business Talks on Tuesday. I'm your host, Kylie. If you didn't know, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are old here, hello again. Today's topic is very, very simple and straight to the point. As you can see from the title, it's do not give up. The same phrase that everyone always uses to motivate people. But instead, what we're going to do is use the Bible to back that saying up and to also, I'm going to talk about some of my experiences with that and just to give you a little bit of, motivation and inspiration going into the rest of your week about how to keep enduring no matter what and do not give up now because you don't know what is down the road. All right, so first and foremost, do not give up. Do not quit. What does that entail? We all know what that means. Do not stop. Keep going no matter what. Don't lose the discipline and consistency towards whatever you're working towards. For some people, don't lose your passion. Don't lose your integrity. Do not stop because you don't know where you could have been. And that's something that always gets in my head. Like when I start certain things, but I'll stop and be like, dang, I don't even know where I could have been because you stopped doing the thing. So do not give up. They always like to say about, humans is that we are made in God's image. And just how He's creative, imaginative, we are creative, imaginative as well. So we are able to kind of conjure up what we want something to look like for us. For example, if it's something in your business and you know the vision that you have, you know the amount of money you want to make, you know the amount of employees you want to have, you know how you want your business to be shaped, the look of it, and you know that it's reasonable, it's realistic, and it's aligned with, the principles of the Bible and, the Most High's word, you know that it's something that could be so successful. Keep working towards that goal. Do not give up now because you don't know how big it could have been and know the heights you can get to. There's so many different things going on out there. Just, social media, one video it's that somebody, died and, there's a shooting, and the other video it's I went to Costa Rica. There's just too much going on and it gets into our heads. We cannot give up because of just feeling overwhelmed. We got to keep our hand on the plow and keep going. So the first verse I have to back that up is 2 Thessalonians 3:13. It says, be not weary, and I don't have the whole verse, but the main point of the verse says, be not weary in well doing. This has to do more of with obviously doing well to others and just giving so much of yourself sometimes and be not weary in that. But overall, overall, do not get tired of doing, the things that are right. Do not get tired of the process that you are in to get to that final goal. Do not get tired of the season that you're in because it's to prepare you and it's to grow you and it's to strengthen you for the next one to come. Every season has a new problem. You just got to figure out your way through it. Keep praying and do not give up. So do not become weary. And then what leads me into that, especially with business, is that for people who've been in business for quite a while, they've seen different shifts. I always say, like, I've been in business for 5 years, so since 2019, I have seen so many different things based off all this world and how people buy and everything that it's allowed me to see so many different things. Every single season is something else. So you kind of have to keep molding yourself and making yourself something else to keep going with the times. You can't, you know, get stuck in the past. Everyone always says that. You cannot be looking in the past and the future is over there. The past is over. You can learn from the past, but you got to move ahead. You got to go towards the future. You got to go get it. The verse that I have to back that up as well is Galatians 6:9. And I'll put the overall verse on the screen, but the main part I took from this verse is in due season you will reap if you faint not. When it's your time, when it is your time to win and become what you've imagined, you can only get there if you faint not now. Meaning you can only get there if you don't get tired now, if you don't give up now. It's about now. It's about the present. You can have so many goals for the future, but you are living in the now. You're not living in the future. So right now, you have to keep going. Put your head down to the ground and go get it. Easier said than done, but I'm just saying. In due season, you will reap if you faint not. In your season, in the time that the Most High has appointed for you to reap what you have sowed, those beautiful seeds that you have sowed, you will reap them, and they will be beautiful and wonderful and prosperous and fruitful and all the great things if you faint not. You cannot see that end goal if you are stopping now. And with anything in life, that brings me to my last verse, Matthew 24:13. Him that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. That verse covers it all, really. Him that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. The word endure is to keep going no matter how hard it gets. That's the textbook definition. Keep going no matter how hard it gets. That's what endure means. And him that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. Nothing that is good and amazing takes a little amount of time. I recently started gardening over the past month. Some people have seen it on my Instagram. And when I say you have to just keep your faith and keep going, you can't just stop watering the plant because you don't see it grow within 2 days. It literally is the smallest seed makes the biggest thing and the most beautiful thing. It's actually ridiculous. And it's kind of funny how the Most High has set that up because it makes us think of every little thing in our life. The greatest things take the longest time to grow. A baby takes 9 months to fully develop. Us as people, we are constantly always developing. In school, you build up an entire year of studying to take one test. That takes a long time, right? In sports, especially when you first start out, you are coming off the bench. You are not a starter. Trust me. I felt that one in my soul. I think I sat on the bench for a whole year before I became a starter. And I had a lot of potential, but it just wasn't my time yet. In business, especially. Selling products, offering services, or anything that you do, you cannot give up right now. Because you don't know how far you could get with it. Especially when you know. Here's the thing too. What gets me about it is you actually know. Everything I'm telling you, you know. But it's so hard to follow because in the moment, it feels like the worst thing ever. It feels like the whole world is crashing down. It feels like all my emotions are overwhelming me. It feels like no one is there. It feels like it feels. You got to focus on what you know. You got to focus on the fact that you know that you are supposed to continue to keep going. And in due season, you will reap if you faint not. If you endure to the end, you'll be saved. You know those things. So follow them and practice them. Keep fighting those negative thoughts in your head about giving up and, quitting. Because you got it. You got it. I promise you, you do. You got it. If you keep going, you got it. That's the video for today. That's all I had to say. Do not give up, backed up by Bible verses that are saying basically the same thing, just a little bit more into detail. For all those out there that are starting something new, are continuing with something they already have going on, that are feeling down about something, get up, stand up, pray to the Most High, do not give up, and in due season, you will reap if you faint not. That's all I have for you guys. You guys have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. I will add all the other stuff in the outro and any other information that you need to know about me, my business, any Amazon products that I use in this video, including this wonderful mic that makes a very crisp audio for you guys, will be in the description. And all the verses that I did mention in this video will be in the description as well. And thank you so much for watching. Do not give up. I love you all.